We start off our show right here in the national capital with our focus keenly on the weather as another spell of heavy rain brings relief from the heat but also leads to waterlogging and traffic snarls in different parts of the NCR region. So parts of Delhi, Noida, Gurgaon currently hit by strong winds, thunderstorms and rain. We have colleagues joining us right now live to bring us more context on this. Let's just go over to them. Okay, so our colleague Anshul joins us live and he's right here in Noida. He'll bring us context. Anshul, first bring us an overview of the entire NCR region, please. So Ghaziabad, Delhi, Gurgaon, the Noida region. Just tell us exactly what's happening where anyone who's watching right now should avoid in terms of where the traffic snarls are happening. Bring us those details too.
So yes, since late last night, there have been these continuous spells of rains that have lashed the national capital and NCR region, including that of Ghaziabad and Gurgaon as well. Out here in Noida, I'll just try and show you the condition over here. Since these are peak hours that we are witnessing at this point in time, people are trying to reach to their offices, and that is the reason why heavy traffic is being reported on the borders of Noida at this point in time, not only in Noida, but also at all these border crossings, including Ghaziabad, Gurugram, from Faridabad to Delhi. All these highways are absolutely choked at this point in time. There is a lot of traffic that is being reported from all these locations, and the main reason behind this is said to be waterlogging, due to which the traffic has slowed down. Apart from this, in the national capital as well, there are several parts of the outer districts of the national capital from where there is heavy traffic that is being reported at this point. In fact, in Gurugram, near Avenue 32 of Gurugram, it has been reported that there is also heavy traffic snarls that are being said at this point in time. So any person who is willing to step out of the house today, they should keep this in mind, that traffic is something that they will have to face through the day, because according to the IMD, these rains are likely to continue over the next few hours, and in fact tomorrow as well, it is expected that the rains are likely to continue as well. So stepping out of your house, if any of our viewers is willing to step out of their house, they should have extra time in their hands. In fact, if a person has to go to places like the railway station, or for that matter the airport, then also the people should have some extra time in their hand, is what the administration is saying at this point in time. It is expected that the rains will continue, and situation like this, heavy traffic snarls, are likely to be reported across the national capital throughout the day, is what is expected.
Okay, all right. Stay with us, please, Anshul. We're going to go over to our colleague Javed Mansoori now to understand more. Javed ji, आप हमारे साथ कहाँ से जुड़ रहे हैं? Just bring us that context first.
देखिए, मेरी मौजूदगी इस वक्त एनडीएमसी एरिया में है, पंतमार के आसपास हमारी मौजूदगी है। फिलहाल नई दिल्ली इलाके में बारिश रुकी हुई है, लेकिन बारिश हो रही थी। सड़कें आप देख सकते हैं किस तरह से अभी भी जो है वो गीली हैं। आपको बता दें कि जिस तरह से बारिश सुबह हुई थी 9 बजे के आसपास, बहुत तेज़ बारिश दिल्ली के कई इलाकों में हुई थी। साउथ ईस्ट के साथ साथ आपको बता दें नॉर्थ ईस्ट जैसे इलाकों में मॉडरेट टू हैवी रेनफॉल का प्रेडिक्शन मौसम विभाग ने जताया है। तो ऑरेंज और रेड अलर्ट दोनों जारी किए गए अलग अलग इलाकों के लिए। पूरे दिन दिल्ली एनसीआर में इसी तरह से बारिश का मौसम बना हुआ है, और इसके अलावा हवाएं तेज़ चलेंगी 30 से 40 किलोमीटर प्रति घंटे की रफ्तार से। जहां मौजूद हैं यहाँ ट्रैफिक नहीं है, लेकिन जहां से अभी हम आ रहे हैं आईटीओ से, वहाँ पर अच्छा खासा ट्रैफिक जैम है। चूँकि बारिश की वजह से दिल्ली के अलग अलग कई ऐसे पॉइंट्स हैं जहाँ पर जाम की स्थिति बन जाती है। तो ऐसे में अगर आप घर से निकल रहे हैं तो थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा वक्त लेकर निकलें, क्योंकि बारिश के बाद जगह जगह जाम की स्थिति बनी हुई है। जी।
Okay, Javed ji, thank you for that information. Let's go back to our colleague Anshul to understand more. Anshul, you gave our audiences this disclaimer that if you're stepping out today, step out with at least half an hour in hand, step out with 1 hour in hand. Now just give us a mental map, please. Which are the areas one especially needs to avoid? Is the D&D highway, for example, particularly choked?
Well, at this point, since these are the peak hours that are still going on, and hence each and every entry and exit from the national capital is actually blocked at this point. There is a little bit of waterlogging that has been reported, and due to that, there are these traffic snarls that you are seeing right behind me. I'm right at the Chilla border of which connects actually Noida to the national capital, and over here you can see as well how this entire stretch of approximately a kilometer and a half is absolutely blocked with traffic at this point. So this is the situation that you will see on almost all the borders of the national capital. What is the solution to this? The only solution is that to use public transport such as metros, and that could be the only solution to actually evade this massive traffic that has yet again engulfed the national capital. But yes, in places like ITO, in places like Minto Bridge, which have seen massive waterlogging over the last many decades. Good news for the people of Delhi, and some credit to the Delhi government as well, because this time around waterlogging has not been reported from either of these two hotspots out here in the national capital. But yes, on the borders of the national capital, this situation is still very worrisome, specifically in the outer districts of the national capital towards the North Delhi and outer north districts of the national capital. These are the locations where there is massive waterlogging that is happening, due to which their traffic is getting affected in a very bad way.
So Anshul, we'll come back to you in just a second. I want to understand from you, which are the areas that audiences should avoid. You were right now talking about ITO, for example. What alternate routes would you suggest? So example, if someone has to avoid the DND, they can obviously come by the Kalindi Kunj route. But is that okay right now? Anshul, that's what we want to understand from you. Where is there traffic? And where are the roads into the same routes that do not have as much traffic?
Well, at this point, some bad news for the viewers, that at this point there are no ways through which they could exit or enter into Delhi without actually getting stuck into traffic, because these are peak hours, and today is Shivratri of the Sawan month as well, and that is the reason why that several other routes have already been blocked for the movement of disciples of Kawadiyas as well. So there is the traffic arrangements were already in place, and now since rains have happened, this has in fact deteriorated the situation. So each and every entry into the national capital is absolutely blocked. For example, as we took the example of Kalindi Kunj or DND, both of these routes are blocked at this point in time. It is expected that by afternoon, by 12, we can expect that the traffic movement could be eased down a little bit, because people are still moving towards their offices, and that is the reason why such traffic signals are being reported from all these areas of the national capital, all these entries of the national capital. The only way and the only option that people have is to use Delhi metros to reach to their destination, because that is the only route through which they can reach their destination in a time-bound way. But if you take the roads, any route that you take out here in the national capital that will join NCR regions is definitely blocked, and specifically the northeast, North Delhi, outer districts of Delhi are few areas where there is traffic that is being reported, waterlogging that is being reported. And since rains are continuing at this point in time as well, it is expected that the waterlogging situation specifically in the outer districts of the national capital is going to deteriorate throughout the day.
Thank you, Anshul. Anshul, stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to play out for our audiences one more reaction.
वहाँ पे बहुत पानी हो जाता है और सारा नाली का पानी होता है, तो उसके वजह से बहुत ज़्यादा इन्फेक्शन वगैरह का सामना करना पड़ता है हमें।
आज शिवरात्रि है, मगर जिस तरीके से मूसलाधार बारिश हुए हैं, उससे क्या मानती हैं?
नहीं, ये है ना, जो बारिश की वजह से जो सुबह ही आज कितने, अगर मुझे लगता है अप्रॉक्स 7 o'clock से ही बारिश हो रही है, और उस दिन में इतनी ज़्यादा पानी हो गई है कि हम अभी 9 बजे हम ऑफिस के लिए निकल रहे हैं बारिश की वजह से, क्योंकि हमें पता है यहाँ का एरिया में इतना पानी जम जाता है।
भाजपा सरकार कही थी कि कहीं भी वाटर लॉगिंग और जो है कहीं पे नाला जो है पूरा साफ सफाई हो जाएगा, क्या मांगती है?
नहीं, इसमें ज़्यादा मतलब मुझे लगता है कि ज़्यादा काम नहीं हुआ है इस एरिया में, तो सच्ची में नहीं हुआ है, क्योंकि हम इस एरिया में रह रहे हैं, तो इस एरिया में तो नहीं हुआ है उतना वर्क। जहाँ तक डेवलपमेंट की बात है, इस एरिया में बहुत ज़्यादा डेवलपमेंट की ज़रूरत है। रोड को तो ज़रूरत है, रोड को, एरिया को डेवलपमेंट की ज़रूरत है, कि ये जो रोड पे जितना पानी जमा हो जाता है, कीचड़ जमा हो जाता है, इस वजह से स्कूल जाना, ऑफिस जाना बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है हमारे लिए, हम जैसे लोगों के लिए। और ऑफिस में आप रेगुलरली नहीं बोल सकते कि बारिश की वजह से हम लेट है, तो वो मैं भी वोडाफोन ऑफिस में काम करती हूँ, कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस।
Okay, all right. We are moving on from this story. Heavy rains in parts of central Delhi, inundating parts of the NCR region. As our colleague Anshul was saying, take half an hour, take an hour in your hand when you're going anywhere today, especially if you're getting on a flight or boarding a train. We're going to move on now to...